Greetings, YouTube. Danny Staten here on the Daily Damn Blog. Today we're looking at The Man from U.N.C.L.E., number 11 from 1967. Napoleon Solo. Ilyaka Kuryakin. This book's a gold key. It's in really good shape. I like them when they got that 12-cent price on them. So, all you people out there in YouTube land, remember The Man from U.N.C.L.E.? It was a TV show come out in the 1960s about two spies who worked for U.N.C.L.E., a English European intelligence agency. Let's have a flashback. How about that, YouTube? You remember The Man from U.N.C.L.E. now? So what do you say we get started? And hopefully that clip was just short enough so that it don't get this video blocked in the United States and Canada like the Munsters was. If you look at my Munsters video, you're looking at one made in the United States and Canada, but there is a second one available in Europe. Believe that. It's true. So we're looking at full panels today from The Man from U.N.C.L.E. This is going to be a good little story, I hope. As you can see, it is a number 11 from 1967. Inside the front cover, you get The Man from U.N.C.L.E. Friendly Enemies. And I don't even know what this means, but friendly enemies. And they're like people who are friendly, but still your enemy, maybe. I don't know. This book's going to be weird. It's The Man from U.N.C.L.E. I'm going to show you full panels, and we'll see what happens in this story that starts out where they're already running down the street being chased by villagers, and check these villagers out. They look like they're chasing Frankenstein. So, basically, YouTube, some strange rockets fall from the sky, and they don't know where they come from. Some people think these are rockets. Maybe from outer space. Yeah, that's right, YouTube. It could be the aliens. I don't know why they didn't think the Russians dropped it, or didn't think the Iraqis dropped it, or the Iranians. It's got to be the aliens. As we continue the story, even the man from U.N.C.L.E.'s uncle, Boris Karloff here, seems to think it was the aliens. So they send them out to investigate down at that little island over there, and they found a secret base with a NASCAR and a truck, and they're loading up some of them alien-looking things that fell from outer space, whatever they're supposed to be. So check this out, YouTube. The man from U.N.C.L.E. and his buddy, we'll just call him Solo and K. Solo and K went down there and they stole the car. They stole that little race car and they fell on that truck. And you know, it turned into a high-speed chase, and they was on the trail, but somehow the truck got behind them. Isn't that some shit right there? Forgive me, YouTube. This story just goes all ape shit. No, they steal that little car, they chasing them guys, and somehow the truck gets behind them and wrecks their ass. Kaboom, kabam. See right here, the big wreck. They wind up passed out against a wall and stuff. And when they wake up, they're all like, what the freak's going on? The aliens must have shot us with a ray. I don't see how they get that. But all of a sudden, they're giants and the houses is all little. And what gets me is at this point, they decide to take a break in the story. It's true, they do. Swear to God, YouTube, that story just takes a big dramatic break right there. And you get Operation North Pole. And this is a really cool story, which I can understand why this comic book for children would have this. But it's about Nazis, yeah. It's about parachuting into Alaska-held territories. You can pause this and read this. Oh, it's very interesting. And it's all a little Nazi story about how the Americans parachuted into a Nazi base in Alaska. Can you believe this? Little story in the middle of a comic book for children. Oh, my God. And then we get this little story right over here called Wet Dream. Oh, excuse me, Jet Dream. It's not Wet Dream, it's Jet Dream. But look at here, it's all about this spy lady we'll call Dark Angel and her little adventures with her female friends. Yeah, you get this little couple of page story here about this chick we'll call Dark Angel who's out to bring down the spies who are apparently led by the freaking Penguin. Or the Riddler. Is that the Riddler or is that Penguin? One of the two. Hey, Dave, is the man from U.N.C.L.E. the good stuff? I think the Man from Uncle's the good stuff. Wished I was seeing the Man from Uncle instead of Dark Angel battling some spies. But the story ends real quick. My little friend, the Dark Angel, took out the spies and led the females to safety. Isn't that wonderful? You get some club news here and another little ad, because Gold Key Comics are famous for their little ads. And you can join the Gold Key Comics Club. Huh. You should scribble your name there and cut this out and ruin the comic book, right? Oh, that Gold Key. I love Gold Key Comics. Look, we're going to get some monster art in the middle of the comic book. That's a good intermission to look at some monster art. And then you get What's Your Line? What's Your Line with the little dragon in the night? Ain't that some cool art right there? I really like the art in these old comic books. They really do impress me. This is the kind of stuff I think is really funny and really cool. A little bit more down there at the end, and now we can turn the page. And don't you just love this one more page? You can complete the comic. You draw in the little ending and buck your book up really good. I'm glad somebody didn't do that. And then you get the robot that falls through the floor. And then you get the part of the story called Gulliver's Secret. Mr. Gulliver's Secret. And this can carry on over that last story we were watching with the Man from Uncle and his buddy, Solo and Ilian, as they track down where them little rockets went that come from outer space. So they just running around from room to room, searching for stuff. They run into a cat. And look, it's a normal-sized cat. But then they get attacked by the little Putians. Look at them little motherfuckers jumping all over them and stuff. Little bitty guys with little bitty shotguns. And a great big-ass cat. Look at that big-ass cat by them little motherfuckers. Oh, wow. Did they steal this from a movie called Gulliver's Travels? I guess new story ideas were hard to come by back in the 60s. But I have to admit, YouTube, I really have to admit I am enjoying the art in this book. It's drawn really well. The artist conceptions look a lot like the people who played the parts in the TV series, and I give credit where credit's due. It's a great book, and I really like it. I'm going to love that cover on my wall with my other Man from Uncle comics. Maybe if I have time, I'll show you them in the end of this long-running, long-ass comic book, where they've been captured and tied down just like Gulliver. Wow, YouTube. So they took him out and tied him up to the wall, pointed a big-ass missile at him, one of the missiles from outer space, I guess. Oh, my God. I still ain't figured that out. One of them went off and blowed up, and notice they didn't get hurt. They just got blowed to the side and everything. Else got blowed the hell up, except for them two guys. They must be like Supermen and shit. So they lived through the explosion. They escaped. Oh, the little minions are happy about it for some reason. I thought they were the guys that tied them up. I guess they were just under the bad guys' control or something. Because now the bad guys all blowed up. They all being goody two-shoes, little munchkin suckers. They help them find a submarine. And they reporting back, oh, this is what happened. You ain't going to believe this. There's some little fuckers on this island that messed us up. Wow, that's funny. Let's call the police on them, have them little bastards locked up. That worked out good for them, didn't it? Wow, YouTube, this just took a violent-ass turn. Some captain here said, well, you know, the doctor and the bad guy who were controlling the little people, let's just shoot the hell out of them. And they shot them all down and killed them. Did not see that coming in a kid's comic book from 1967. Oh, my God, wow. So they take the Man from Uncle and they say, oh, you killed them. Well, oh, well, what the hell? Ain't nobody can do nothing about it. They go on down. They jump in the water trying to get away, but I don't think that's going to work out for them little suckers. And we go over to the last page of the book, and this is the trip. They go fish out them little people and blow the island up. They blow the island up, fish out the little people, and that's the way it ends. And that's the Man from Uncle, number 11 from 1967. Ain't that an interesting little thing? In the back, you get the comics quiz thing going on here. I don't like that much. And we finish off the book with some wonderful ads from back in the day. And that's a wrap, boys and girls, with all the great prizes that you can find in the Man from Uncle. I hope you enjoyed my look at the Man from Uncle number 11 from 1967. It's a great piece of art with some really crappy stories stole from Gulliver's Travels. Be sure to join me next time here on the Daily Dan blog for some real good stuff comics. Till next time, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Blog over.